Welcome back. This is Vegas Nonstop, sponsored by Big Dog's Draft House, Greg and Rancho, and Charlie Palmer's Steak in the Four Seasons Hotel. Now, here again is Jonathan Scott.
Thank you, John Lindquist. Why are we playing the Jefferson Airplane, you might ask yourself as you're driving down the road.
I know exactly why.
Yeah, because another passing of another great rock star.
Correct.
Paul Kantner.
Paul Kantner passed away
Jefferson
yesterday.
Airplane. And a trivia question. Anybody know what a Jefferson Airplane is?
A plane that George Jefferson wrote?
Oh, no,
No.
I don't know.
It's actually a marijuana reference. When you would take, I know this because somebody told me.
Of course.
You would-
Absolutely.
when the marijuana cigarette, also known as a joint, gets really, really small.
Also known as.
They would take a match, like a regular match from a matchbook, and
Yeah, roll it up.
they would split the bottom
Yep.
of the match,
And
put
put-
the roach in there and twist it, and that was what a Jefferson
That's what
Airplane
my mom
was.
does.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, and we won't even get into what a Steely Dan is. Those might know. 2 tickets to go see the Shintas. 702-733-5968. Talking NFL, talking propositional bets. And over at the Westgate, LVH, Hilton, whatever they're calling themselves, over 400 propositional bets. If we could just go through a few of them here that I think are kind of interesting. Will either team score 4 straight times? Rob?
That sounds
That's
like
hard.
a tourist special, right?
I don't
No,
think
not
so.
with the defense.
Right, two
Yeah.
great
Yeah, two good,
defenses.
yeah.
Here's one I like. Will either team make a field goal in the first quarter? I always say yes.
Yes,
Usually the
I
first
would-
score, I
yeah.
think, is a field goal.
Yeah.
More than
Yeah.
any other score.
I would say so.
Here's a good one.
What?
Total first half points by the Carolina Panthers. Over under 13?
First half points?
First half. Gotta go
I
over.
would say over. Yeah.
Total yardage of all made field goals of the game,
Total yardage, okay.
124 and a half.
Well, wait a minute.
That's
So
field
let's say
goal.
let's say there's 4 field goals.
And they're each
And they're
35
each
yards.
35 yards. What's that?
That's
140.
140. Yeah, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
They're always over 35 yards.
Usually.
And by the way, both field goal kickers are excellent.
Yeah.
Graham Gano from Carolina is a machine.
Largest lead of the game by either team, 13 and a half.
Ooh, that's a Rob special right there.
Over and under.
No, that's a little touristy for me. I've got some specials, but that's a
Here's
little.
a good one that actually I think Rob also likes. Will Greg Olson, the tight end for
Right.
Carolina, score a touchdown?
Yes.
Yes is plus 160.
Not only do I love that, I think
You'll win
Olsen-
160 for every 100 you bet on that.
I think he's going to have such a great day. I even think I'd peg him as an MVP, 20-1.
When's
I think
the
he's,
last
I
time
think
we've had
he's going to
a
go crazy.
non-quarterback as
Yeah.
MVP?
That's why you didn't-
William Refrigerator Perry.
No, since then. Chuck Hawley. Wait.
Actually, Deion Branch was MVP for the Patriots with a 10 reception performance, I believe, against these Carolina Panthers.
Is that the last one, though? Last non-quarterback? Wait.
I like that when you start getting towards the back, and I haven't gotten this far into it yet, when they start cross-promoting different sports with the Super Bowl. I haven't seen those
Oh,
yet.
yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
Like they used to do, like, who's going to score more points, the Denver Broncos or Michael Jordan?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love Arsenal goals minus 130 over Peyton Manning touchdown passes. I think Arsenal goals is a winner.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 10529 for you playing at home.
Playing the home game.
Yeah.
Replaying the home game. And you know what also comes into play is now that you can do your mobile sports wagering,
Yes.
you can keep betting. I don't know if there's
Love
gonna be
it.
in-game
In-game live betting, absolutely.
in-game line betting, which is awesome. But I recommend anybody that's gonna bet before next Sunday. Don't wait till Sunday to make your bet.
Definitely.
Because the lines are, I've seen lines that go out the door that are like 3 blocks long, and you're
Yeah.
gonna wait for 2 hours to make your bet. So make them by Saturday if
Jonathan, you could have long lines on Friday and Saturday also. I've seen them over there.
Yeah,
So the earlier the better, for sure.
But I do think the line is going to move.
You were talking earlier about they have a bet, total number of players to throw a pass. The 2.5 is the number, and if you take the over, you get plus 175. So if you think someone other than the 2 main quarterbacks is going to throw a pass, you're
So
going to get.
you're betting on a tight end or a halfback option.
I'll tell you
and
what
you're betting on
I
an
would
injury.
specifically
A
bet
flea
on.
flicker?
I would bet
Flea
on
flicker.
Manning getting injured, Osweiler coming in, and then you're covered. And I think that's going to
Is
happen.
that a bet?
Do you really?
It's
Yes,
got to be in here somewhere.
it is.
Really hope.
10083.
By the way, the last non-quarterback to win
Yeah.
the MVP 2 years ago, Malcolm Smith from the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow.
Prior to that, Santonio Holmes from the Steelers,
Steelers,
and prior to that, Heinz Ward from the Steelers, and then Deion Branch.
Here's one like I was talking about. Who will have more NHL goals or Panthers and Broncos second quarter points. This
There's
is
three,
like obscure stuff.
there's 3 NHL games that day. Yeah.
Who will have more? Ireland and Wales points.
That's rugby.
Yeah, is it right? Yeah, it is right. The Six Nations Rugby Union match, Wales and Ireland. Prop closes at 7 a.m. So Ireland and Wales points -1/2 or the distance of first made field goal of,
Oh my
of
goodness.
SV50. I don't even understand that.
Rob, where'd you see the MVPs?
They're back there in the back.
There's like 40 pages here.
Yeah.
There's
Do
over
they-
400 propositional bets.
There's
Okay, so Cam Newton would be the odds-on favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Cam Newton is the odds-on favorite.
Okay, so then what?
Probably Peyton,
Peyton?
I would think.
It's at the back. It's more of a
What
chart.
about
type
Luke
thing.
Kuechly?
Yeah, Luke
Kuechly, yeah.
Luke Kuechly.
Kuechly.
Yeah.
He is
Excuse
plus,
me.
He is he's
I
plus
think, I
230.
think the politically correct version is Kuechly.
Hey, Clint, he is, Clint, that guy is plus 230 to get an interception. I'm not going to repeat the name.
Plus 230.
Plus
He's a
230 for an
kook.
Oh, he's
interception.
all over it.
Yeah.
Didn't Manning lead the league in interceptions this year?
Yes.
Did he? Well,
He had 17 in
Yeah.
the first 9 games or something.
Yeah, but he throws more passes too.
Total
Not
number
anymore.
Not
total
anymore.
number of different Broncos to have a rushing attempt. Over and under 3.5.
Under.
Total
Ronnie,
number
you
of
get Ronnie
different
Hillman,
Broncos.
C.J. Anderson, who else?
Yeah. And Peyton ain't running it.
No,
and he's
sliding
not
down.
deemed a running back. So
Anyway, yeah. Oh, you said running backs? Yeah, okay.
yeah, I
To have a
don't.
rushing, no, just a total
Just-
number of
Oh,
different,
players
different
rushing?
Broncos to have a rushing attempt.
You might get like a swing around like with Emmanuel Sanders or something.
Yeah. So that,
Right.
3.5?
I'm
Yeah.
going under.
Under,
Yeah, I think
under
that's
3.5
good.
people, right?
Ronnie Hillman for his longest reception of the day, 6.5 over or under. You can get even for the over. You know, if Peyton does a dump off and he takes off for 10, 12 yards.
Total
yeah.
completions by Peyton Manning, 21.5 over or under.
Under.
Under 20, under 20.
I don't even think he's going to throw that much.
I think that Carolina defense is going to knock him.
They're going to
silly.
limit his ability to
Yeah.
make a mistake.
Yeah, they got it. They got it. Brady pretty good, so they're gonna get it.
How many sacks were there last week?
Oh.
I had the under 5 and I got killed.
Brady got hit an NFL record 20 times last weekend.
Ouch.
The next day, their offensive lineman coach was fired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Plus, their strength and conditioning coach got the boot too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Brady, I mean, here's what's crazy about this. It was a perfect storm. He had them within 2 points of
Yep.
tying the game,
Right.
even though they played so poorly.
Right.
The missed extra point, the getting sacked all day long. He was throwing balls at people's feet all day. Like, it was
sure.
weird.
Right.
And they were still right there to win the game.
With 4 minutes to go, would you have gone for the field goal?
Yes.
I
6
would've-
minutes.
I would 6 minutes. I would have too.
6:25 to go.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh, boy, that
Right.
was another one.
I felt
Right.
that in about 5 games towards the end of the season, Belichick outcoached himself. Either with coin tosses, deferring,
Wow.
not kicking field goals, putting points on the board when you can.
So you think he overcoached?
I think he overcoached, yeah.
Overmanaged.
He
Clint
outdone-
Holmes appearing next weekend at Smith Center for
He is?
Performing Arts.
Yay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and unlike the usual Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, we canceled our Sunday. We didn't cancel it. We moved it to Thursday
Which was
because of the game. Yeah.
And
Because we do a matinee on Sunday. So
no
I
man,
wouldn't go.
No, the part of Clint Holmes is
Although I
being
have Cox, so I might go.
Tom
That's right.
No game at your
No
house.
game in my home.
No.
No, yeah, Thursday night, and my special guest is Dominic Allen.
Right.
You know Dominic.
Love
right?
Dominic Allen.
Who's a great singer, performer, who lived here for a bunch of years, and then moved to London because his wife is a big Broadway star and was on the West End, and now is living in Carmel, California. And about 2 months ago, I said, "Man, why don't you just come up?" So he's going to come in, and we're going to rehearse Wednesday and do our show Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So for those don't know, that Clint, you every month you're the artist in residence, but your show seems to have a different theme, and you've got to write
It does.
almost a ton of music,
Crazy.
almost a new show every month. Which is
Crazy. This one is interesting. It's kind of a travelogue. We're going to start with songs of the United States cities, Chicago and San Francisco and LA, and then when Dominic comes up, it'll become international because he's from Scotland. So we're going to do international songs, and then we're going to come back, and you would actually love it. I don't want to give away the ending. It's a great,
Oh man.
great ending of the show that takes us back here to our country. I
Nice.
can say that.
You're
So-
always
so-
surprise people, man. You
We
do.
try.
You always do. You're just amazing.
Yeah, you guys surprise people when Joey shows up.
I really, when he's sober.
So
Yeah.
when Joey shows up sober, one of the funny things that Joey should never said to me one time, he said, a bum came up to him and asked him, he said, you got a few bucks for a cup of coffee? And Joey said to him, I just know that you're gonna take that money and you're gonna spend it on gambling. He said, no, I have gambling money. You're listening to Vegas
My brother.
Nonstop. We're gonna take another break here on KXNT. Stay right where you are.